What's up, guys? Charjallz here, and welcome to a brand new series. So a couple months ago, I did a collaboration series with Travis. Link to his channel is in the description. He does some really awesome Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 stuff, so you should definitely check out his videos and subscribe to him. I think our collaboration series turned out really well in the end. So that was really great. And even if it didn't, just the fact that it was a collaboration, it made it really fun. And I definitely learned a lot from him, and I hope he learned a little bit from me as well. So then I made the final episode for it, like the showcase finale or whatever you call it episode, for that collaboration series. And Henk had the idea of doing a collaboration series with me. I really enjoyed doing the collaboration series with Travis because I like seeing other people's work and being able to look at them closely to see what they do and to check out their styles, give me some ideas and inspiration. Because when it comes to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 or Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 or Planet Coaster or any of those types of games, everybody has their own style. Some people like to do lots of hills, mountains, and trees. Some people like to do more of the buildings with a variety of scenery, flowers, bushes, and shrubs, etc. And it's really cool to add on to what they built. So that collaboration series was a lot of fun. Now, Henk, he does some incredible Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 work. He has the best park I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, it's just awesome. He really does deserve more subscribers and views because he he does put a lot of detail into his work, and it's just amazing. And so I'm excited to do this collaboration series with him. And what even makes this collaboration series more interesting is that we actually live on different continents. I live in the U.S. and he lives in the Netherlands, so that's pretty cool. And we were actually thinking about doing like a multiplayer like mini series or something on OpenRCT 2, like where we both build at the same time. But it's kind of hard to find a good time to do it because there is a 7 hour difference. Like when I come home from school, he's already in bed. So I don't know. Someday we might be able to do something on multiplayer. Maybe a shorter series or something where like a very small park or maybe like one roller coaster only. I don't know. Um. Anyways, link to his channel and to part 1 of this series. Wait, no, sorry, part 0 of this series is also in the description. So subscribe to him if you haven't already. So that is why this episode is called part 1, because he did part 0. I actually laughed at that because he named it part 0. So if you want to see the 4 entrances being made, just check out the previous video by Henk. So I will do all of the odd numbered episodes, and he will be doing all of the even numbered episodes. And both of us made a playlist made up of all of the episodes, including both of our posts. So yeah, Hank and I make our videos differently as well. So Hank does music time lapse, which most people do, and I do voiceover commentary time lapse stuff. Obviously, I usually talk about what I'm building, what I'm doing, but this episode I'm kind of explaining what's going on and stuff. So this park is 123 by 123 units, or those little square thingies, and we are each taking 2 corners of the park, like opposite corners. So if you do a little math, we each have roughly 261 by 61 units to work with. Yeah, that's right. That's plenty of room. Probably a little less than that even because the fence is not even all the way at the edge of the park, either. So maybe around 258 by 58 units, just roughly around there, which is a decent amount. So Hank in part 0 made this scenario and made the 4 entrances. That was the main thing. That's usually everybody's first episode for building a park, is the entrance area. He also added lots of hills, and added a few trees and bushes and shrubs on the perimeter of the park. So There are 4 entrances, as you can see, under each of the 4 buildings, on each edge of the park, and they're actually centered perfectly, so that's why you see those diagonal trees there. And guests can only access the 2 bigger ones because, um, just because you can't do 4, I guess. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, if you look at the first 40 seconds of this video, you can see I showed you the 2 bigger ones and then the 2 smaller ones. You can only do up to 2 entrances where guests enter. Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard to explain. So you can I think you can have as many entrances as you want, basically, but guests can only enter through 2 of them, if that makes sense. And none of the entrances right now are connected, so guests will be stuck on one of the 2 sides of the park. But at some point, all 4 entrances will be connected somehow. So at that point, guests will be able to leave through any of the 4 entrances. I think I explained everything there. So, what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, so Hank and I agreed to do a normal-ish industrial theme for the park. So that's kind of the main focus. But also adding in a few different categories of theming is also fine. I know he threw in a little Africa theming. I know on one of the smaller entrances you can see like the red walls and stuff. That's under the Africa theming. And I know he threw in a little Egyptian theming, just a little bit of the walls near the 2 bigger entrances. But it still ties in well with the normal industrial theme. And his stuff he built is amazing. Now, I'm gonna try to do, or like I'm gonna try to build uh, stuff similar to his, but still kind of adding my own style. We kind of want to make this park consistent through the whole park. And I will just warn you, I'm not the best with scenery, like working with scenery. But I will, definitely try my best and take my time through it. And honestly, there is going to be a lot of trial and error in my videos. I record whenever I do something in the game, so like even if it's simple as adding one mechanic. So sometimes I stop recording to have some time to think of what exactly I should do. Then I press record and do something, and if it doesn't turn out, I try again while still recording, so you can see my mistakes and then my improvements. So you will probably see a lot of building, deleting, building, deleting. Now Hank, I see, added just a little bit of something onto one of his corners. He added just like a nice little, beautiful garden tree, bench, garbage can, relaxing area. And it's just amazing how there's just a lot of detail in such a small space, which is one thing I gotta get better at as well. So what I am currently doing is working on the other side, which I am, you can see that I'm doing. So I'm working on my own corner, and I actually did finish that first corner, and I'm actually going on the opposite corner and doing something very similar, but it's still different. But it still kind of looks the same. Um, he didn't get a ride in part 0, but I know in part 2 he will definitely get some sort of ride started, and in my part 3 I will definitely have a roller coaster started as well. I don't know what yet, but I will definitely have something started. Probably the roller coaster station and a good chunk of a roller coaster complete. So, um, oh yeah, not really important, but Hank and I had some troubles sending each other the park at first. Um, Obviously we're all good now. Hope we don't have any issues in the future. Because Hank made this scenario first and then tried sending it to me, and it didn't work because he used something that I didn't have. I can't open up the park file. I mean, I couldn't open it at all. So I thought he would have to redo the entire scenario, but he just had to adjust some things. And the third time he sent it to me, it worked. And I was like, yes! Wow, okay. It just got really awkward. Alright, so I'm gonna end it right here, actually. I know I didn't get much done. Um, next episode I'll probably get, you know, way more than I did in this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode will be part 2 on Hank's channel, And so I will see you guys in part 3. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.